Welcome back to Frontierland. We got a valuable contract, more dinosaurs here. We actually have a hot $1,000,000, which I didn't even notice prior to starting this episode. We've bred nothing new in the park. We've just been working on getting research done. We've got the staff center, 2 staff centers built now, specialist facilities. We've got access to tours. We've got the hatchery upgraded with advanced equipment. The big thing we're pushing towards now is unlocking some more skins. We're going to get this done right away, though, so let's breed up some Sinosauropteryx. The sandbox is going pretty good. Oh, this doesn't have any patterns available right now. I mean, that's fine. Nothing we can do about it. We're not going to wait, because we want to get this contract done with the bonus. So yeah, this stays the way it is. We do have you and anybody else. Get that started there. And I started putting in another set of amenities that we need. So we need one more. Shopping. Which won't fit anywhere particularly good. I think we could stick it here on the side branch. Which is weird, but it'll work. Those and one of these. And that should get the ratings up nicely. We're getting close to 2. Nope, we don't have Tyrant yet, so Frostbite's not in yet. Yeah, ratings are good there. We're working on it, though. We're pushing... That is the other thing we were researching. We've got carnivore research pushed up just in front of the Tyrant research. So that's the next thing we're targeting for the park, is the UT. We're going to try and get that out in this episode. And in fact, the money we're getting from this is going to go pretty far towards financing that. Intolerant, we're going to skip. I think we just hatched all 6 of these. I see no reason not to. So we'll get this person arrested. I want our logistics people in the meantime working on staff upgrades so that we can get our geneticist up to a 9 by herself, which will be useful. And then there we go. It'll be 4.5 minutes, but that still gets the bonus. So that should be fine. So I think we'll wait for that to get finished. All right, we got the new crew ready to go. Let's get them out, get this contract completed. More little ring-tailed Sinosauropteryxes. We'll take a quick spin through and see if they have any interesting base colors. We don't have the pattern yet, so there's not too much to see here, but... That's Amazon. Allegedly purple? Not very purpley. Gambia, Amazon, Solar. We've seen that before for sure. Oh no, we haven't. We saw Death Valley. Solar is new. Solar might be the actual IRL colorization. That's kind of the orange I imagine. Nope, because Scorpius is from something else. From Camp Cretaceous. It's not a Frontier creation, so it won't be in the park. Alright, are you guys... Okay, their territory's good. I saw the needs forest thing, but that was just because of the hatchery release. It always is a little weird. Okay, so we did... Yeah, research for Tyrannus is completed. Let's get digging that up. Let's see what we're in for here. Tyrannus. Same dig site as Sinosauropteryx. That tracks. Those are both Yixian. I wonder where if the Geolopterus is from here too. Because I'm pretty sure that's also from the same formation. Oh, that's only... Wait, that's only a... Oh yeah, we know that's a 4 because it's the same dig site. Duh. Well, that makes a lot more sense as to why the dig here is expensive for Sino. I was really curious why it was so expensive, but that does make sense. It's a little unfortunate for the Sinosauropteryx to be bundled with the Tyrannus like that. It means it's really not worth doing in the early game. We can do genetics research here, so let's get... maybe we should get social unlocked. That actually leads to skins. So yeah, we can do social right now. That'll take all of our money. It's a little expensive, but maybe we'll do drought tolerance first. Oh, if we give her a point of logistics, she can do that herself. I'm willing to invest that. So we'll do that. We'll do drought tolerance here. Try to keep at least like 300k back for treatment in case we run into any issues with that. And then we have 5 minutes on the dig team. And then yeah, drought tolerance will finish and we won't do anything else. So we'll be back for the fossils. Okay, we got a contract for increasing park appeal. We're going to pivot over to do that instead. So we need more Coelophysis and we need more Wurosaurus, just in general. We already have social on Coelophysis, so that's fine. We don't have social on Wurosaurus. No, absolutely it does look like a duck. I won't deny that. Cannot remove that. Nothing else worth doing here. Okay, yeah, then this just stays the same. That's fine.
Good, but it could be looking better.
I would really like a social Wurosaurus, though. We just finished drought tolerance. We could do social, but it will take almost all of our money, which is unfortunate. Skittish will be a problem later, because these are going to cohab with carnivores, I think. At least that's the plan. So I think we just take these 7 and do that. Might have to expand the pen for them. If that becomes an issue, we'll deal with it then. And then if we look at the Wurosaurus, yeah, no pattern here either. I could try and get a pattern quick. I don't really want to do a bunch of blank Wurosauruses again. I think I'm willing to try and deviate over to a pattern. So if we go do the research, we've got access to this one. And these are only 100k. I think it's fine. I mean, for all I know, we might actually be good to go. With the Coelophysis, that might be 4% appeal. I doubt it, but maybe. And it's only a 95k bonus on this one, so if we don't get it, oh well, shit happens, you know? Yep, we won't put them with the Sino. The Sinosauropteryx are going to stay in an herbivore pen. Because of their inability to hunt goats means they'll die if they cohab with any carnivores. Because they'll keep trying to hunt goats and just starve to death. And we don't want that to happen. If I put a dinosaur that can't cross water in the water, what happens? I think the Coelophysis might be able to cross water, but I'm kind of curious to try to release the Sinosauropteryx into the middle of the water now. We'll put them on the land here. Well, know what? We'll put one in the water. If it turns out the Coelophysis can't cross water, that's some science. Oh, the research finished. I missed the pop-up for that. So Rana and Calcarana patterns. Oh, you're going to be exhausted. We can push them over. That's fine. That'll work.
Asset being transported.
And the fossils will be in soon here too. We probably won't process these right away. We can see if we get any money back though. That's a big no. That's a lot of fossils though. Not enough. Okay. If we go do the dig, that'll affect the amount of money we have available for doing Wurosaurus. 28 seconds on that.
Asset in transit.
I think that's the first Coelophysis coming down there.
Delivery has been completed.
It's all our Papurana.
Commencing asset transit. Asset has been delivered.
Okay, let's get those Wuros synthing. Make sure we add the pattern. Or these were already set to random, so yeah, we'll get something patterned out. Yeah, that's all we can do there is just lifespan. Why don't we try and save the money? Because I think before we had like over $1 million worth of Wura sources we wanted to hatch, and we
Asset
just couldn't do it.
transportation underway. Asset delivery confirmed.
Coelophysis number 9, Amazon Papu. 8 was Yukon Papu.
Transportation.
We already saw
underway.
7. Okay, she's disgruntled. We do want to get her rested right away because she's going to take extra money if we don't because of disgruntled. And let's see what we got here. 6 eggs. Rana, Rana, and a blank. 1,500,000 or 1,250,000. What's our contract looking like? 15%, 4 minutes left. Do I try it? Do I try and like save up a little bit extra money to hatch one more egg? Maybe.
Asset has been transported.
I think we'll try. Valbard Papurana. Yeah, that's the one we saw originally that was interesting looking. I really do like the subtle like blue-green with the browns on this one. It's good looking. Not enough money yet.
Transporting asset. Asset delivered.
There's 11. Mangrove Papurana. That's our first green one. I always do like the green seal places. They're really good looking. A good color palette for them.
Transit has commenced. Asset. Transported.
Well, there he is. Amazon Rainforest Papurana. Yeah, his head's above the water. He's fine. He's just bobbing around like a shark. Perfectly reasonable. Okay, let's get those Wurasauruses. Oh, I actually suddenly have enough money almost to hatch even more. I think I waited too long. 2 minutes. What's the timer? 2 minutes. Oh no. We have 8-second margin. I don't think it'll be met. I think we waited too long. We actually might have been able to do that if I was exactly on the money there. But I got distracted by Coelophysis.
Transportation.
A common problem. Okay, yeah, so that was the last one. Valbard Papu. Alright. 99% comfort. Just a tiny bit more forest. Boom. Alright, cool. Yeah, and that's with like the bonus time from the extra genetics points. I mean, we'll try to hit the button as soon as possible. Yeah, didn't get the bonus. Oh well. Right. They'll probably need a lot more stuff. That's a nice looking Wurasaurus. Oh yeah, they also start out not in view, so that's also a problem. Yeah, that's a good looking Wurasaurus. Gambiarana. I like it. Number 6, Death Valley Calcarana. That's a nice subtle one. That's not bad either. Mangrove Rana. Ooh. I like the colors on you. I like the blue and yellow. That's a good look.
Not everyone approves
Okay,
of what we're
well, there's the
doing with
contract.
dinosaurs. I mark this down.
Yukon
to
Rana, that
fear.
one's
No
alright
sea of the
too.
unknown. That's
Mangrove
why our work
Calco.
is so important. We need to create the conditions
Not
necessary
bad.
for the dinosaurs' survival. For that, we must have champions. And you are quickly becoming one.
Alright, we need fruit and fiber and all sorts of stuff. What do we got? Fortunately, ground fruit just kind of takes a lot of space to get in. Alright, well that's that. Okay, we did not upset the Amargs. Sinosauropteryx also appear to be good. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright. I mean, it works. Contract's completed. We do have access to a new contract. Construct something new, which appears to be a zip line. I wonder if that actually is a zip line. I think I might just do like ticket sales.
I'm more interested in knowledge than the creature comforts that come with wealth.
Amenities
There
are
is no
slightly
denying that
under.
the park is a business.
Okay, transport ratings
So we
down,
have to be
restroom is down,
aware
and
of the bottom
accommodations
line.
down, but by small amounts. We definitely want to get a new restroom in. That one's easy enough to do. Then yeah, let's get back on track here with our other work. Fossils. We did the rest. Let's get the rest of the Tyrannus fossils dug up. What else are we working on? Ziplines are actually cheap. See, that's the deceptive thing. Ziplines are cheap. The viewing galleries are prohibitively expensive. 10 times more expensive. Insanity. We hit 2, but not 2.5. Guest comfort might have some things. 9, 5. I have no intention of using a monorail. I want to use a tour for transport, at least eventually. I might just do fences. Or do I just hold my money? I think I just hold my money. Never mind. Let's just hold our cash so that we can do the bigger research projects sooner that we need to. I think that's fine. Oh, ticket sales is actually almost there. This might actually tick over. Yeah.
Hey, you've got that objective all
We
wrapped
actually got the
up.
bonus.
This
Just
is me giving you a high five.
entirely dependent upon visibility. All right, let's do group adaptation. Adaptation. A little inefficient to stick 3 people on that job, but we'll just do it. Fine. All right, and that leaves us with 3 minutes and 2 minutes. After group adaptation's done, we'll just work on more skins. That's nothing special. What do we got? We got more fossils, no special rocks. Well, I mean, fossils are special rocks, right? Looks to me like it's probably completed. We'll check the map in a second just to make sure. Do I dispatch 2 on this just to get it done? I think so. Geneticist is busy. Probably going to remain busy. Yep, completed. Actually just completed. So, oh yeah, Jeholopterus is right here. Well, we can start digging that up. I wasn't originally planning on it, but it's right there. Now, I don't want to put these in until we actually decide where our aviary goes, which I haven't decided on at all. But yeah. I guess I should have saved that money for cloning you, Tyrannus, huh? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so that finishes up that. This is still locked behind 6 species. That's fine. We don't need all the skins and patterns right away. Not what I meant to do. I meant to go back. So what else are we going to work on? We could unlock Minmai. We've got Australuvinator. Well, we don't have the 12 on here. Yeah, let's just work on unlocks. Let's just do Minmai. Just keep the staff busy, basically. I guess that was, once again, you Tyrannus money I just used up. Probably shouldn't have. But money is quick. What's our income tax at? 11,000. Still not much. I am going to be very interested to take a look at the actual rates when I can find them in the code. Whenever I can get around to actually doing so, of course. This is kind of a fun little chaotic part. Like, none of this is how I intended to build this, of course. We just decided to build on the crater floor to deal with the transport issues.
This one is way too good to pass up.
But
After
it's
you
come
check
out
it
all right.
I think you'll agree. I do this because I love the craft, but a little...
Oh, shops have shifted a little bit. So here's the problem. Inconsistencies, right? Actually, it looks like they've all dropped yellow a bit. Oh, but there's no way to get enough white from most of these. Maybe we're good for most of these, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, this one is even better. Ice slushies is actually really good. That's probably why the other ones are fine. I probably did ice slushies in the other shops, actually, without even thinking about it. Okay. I mean, if the yellow ticks up, we'll just switch over to the bigger upgrade in the second slot, which will lose some money, but it'll be fine overall. Yeah, also just cheap burgers.
Extra in the bank doesn't hurt.
Okay. Fossils, we got just this. I think that's worth running. 4 minutes. 800k. You know what? Let's wait. We'll wait for the Gelopterus to come in. Because, oh, you need a rest anyway. Because we're not going to have the money to synthesize or to hatch a bunch of Eutyrannuses anyway. So we might as well just wait and do, like, optimize the fossil extraction. No special finds in this dig site either. Also, a bunch of small fossils. Good portion of the genome, though. It looks like probably one more dig is going to be required, though. So we'll get that extracted, and then we'll have a good amount of money here to play with for some Eutyranus. We'll probably still have to save up, I imagine. Eutyranus is finished. We need $4 million just to hatch 4 eggs. Social's 3 minimum. Probably fine to hatch 3 ASAP and then a 4th later. So I think that'll be the goal. It also will come down to clutch size, which is so 5. I don't want needy. I don't think. Large appetite doesn't really matter. 50% social should be enough. So let's do 50% social full lifespan. Try that. And we'll take a look at the first batch, decide if we mix it up for the second one at all. We could remove the social and then reduce the large appetite, I guess. Maybe. We'll see what we get. We could also try to finish this revenue contract up. Although I feel like the ship has sailed on that, really, at this point. Honestly, just like a amenity might pull that off. Which one's the worst? Drinks and shopping are both the worst. Yeah, so we're kind of out of space over here. We've also kind of caged ourselves in, so there's just no other future space either, which is not a way to be. So that probably does it. But we might as well put the other one in too. Wait. One amenity poorly configured. I think that's probably because it hasn't updated for the pausing. Okay. Well, let's put in drinks. Do we have anywhere we can exploit a gap? Yeah, kind of. Marginally so. I mean, it's kind of just in the middle. Oh, we might be able to just sneak it in here. Interesting. I think we do this, and we do like this, and then we do like that. See if we can connect it there. Ah, that works. $370. 77. 19 seconds. I think we get it. Yeah.
You better give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it.
Okay. UD eggs. 5. Needy. Large appetite. Needy. Large appetite. Large appetite. Needy is 15% dominant. Social is 20. Theory needy doesn't apply. Does have nature and feeder needs increase with large appetite? But that might not affect it if it's not alpha. Well, large appetite, we'd have to throw away the whole clutch to stop that. So I think we take these three. Yukon Pilo, Svalbard Blank, Yukon Pilo. $3 million. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and stock up on that money. And then this batch, yeah. Almost done. Not quite complete. We'll just let those sit. We have no reason to extract those, really. Because, we're not going to put an aviary in anytime soon. Now, we got these Tyrannus ready to go. However, do we want to see the hatchery animation? Probably. So why don't we... it freaks me out that, like, the forest... Like, the dinosaurs being in the forest causes the icons to move when the game is paused. Very weird. Alright. Probably messes up the territories temporarily, but it's fine. Hopefully they don't face through the fence, which can happen. Awesome. Such a good design. Like, the face and everything is fantastic on this guy. So yeah, this is a very large proceratid tyrannosauroid, which is why it's got 3 fingers instead of 2, and the larger arms, of course. It's a different branch of the tyrannosaur family tree, basically. Oh, I like the little jugal, right? Those are like jugal horns, I think you would call those. I didn't know it had those. Those are pretty neat. That gives it a really interesting front profile with like kind of an hourglass shape. That's really cool. You can see the binocular vision. Awesome. Really good. Like, this is such a good, like, one of the most paleo accurate designs in the game. This whole pack is like, this is like the paleo accuracy pack, which is really cool. What do we got? We got Yukon Pilo, and Svalbard Blank. So yeah, you get the striping for the pattern. I really like the pattern, actually. That's a really nice looking striping pattern. And then the face. So the snout striping is kind of default. The colorization of the horns is pattern as well. Cool. Well, we need one of these that's white for a viewer request. So that's what we're going to do for the 4th one. So let's get these 3 tranked and moved initially.
The Tyrannus. The feathered tyrant brought so much excitement, so much intrigue to the scientific community when it was first discovered. And here we find ourselves in the presence of that illustrious tyrannosaur. Just don't be too surprised if it ruffles a few feathers, okay?
Yeah. So Yukon is the one that's most white. So we requested the request was a Yukon blank, so we'll make one of those specifically. I don't see any reason not to go social. Let's do this. Let's try and get one that's not large appetite, so we'll do 50%. We're only going to hatch one of these. So I think this is fine here. And we can go ahead and get it synthed, at least. We'll still need $1 million to hatch it, but we might honestly have that done pretty quickly. And we're going to need 1 prey feeder and some forest. So what I'm going to do, to not mess up the intended design of this enclosure too much, which I'm pretty sure is not intended to be the Tyrannus enclosure at the end of the day. Probably going to put a big section of forest in here. And just not, that's something that I can just very obviously remove later without trying to figure out, you know, what part of it I wanted to get rid of. Oh, sure. A gate there seems pretty good. Messed up the water a little bit, but it's fine. The river being the same width the whole route is not good anyway. So having it vary a little bit more is perfectly reasonable. Yeah, the icons slowly migrating up or down is just weird. Okay. I thought that one went inside the hatchery somehow, which was very weird. And you finalize.
En route to
One,
pick up the asset.
2.
Asset to be collected.
Was yeah, that's a live prey feeder. 1, 2, 3 off the ground. Fix the fences back up. And everybody can fix their territories and be happy. The Worrows, very much not. And that's more down to them moving this way than it is that we messed up the territory. Way too much vegetation in this lake right now. Nothing I can do about that. I might want to move the Worosaurus. It's open space. No, I think it should be up here. Ultimately. Because this is supposed to be the less forested enclosure out of the two. With this one being much more densely forested for the Alamosaurus and whatnot. Like, currently there's a lot of open space in it, but we're not counting on that lasting. Hopefully when the Worosaurus have the run of the enclosure, which is really big, they can have a decent territory without it being a problem. We'll play it by ear, basically. See what happens, I guess.
Confirming asset delivery. Delivery complete.
Alright, we need more forest. Oh, hold on. Let's see the fight. Hold on. We gotta get a thumbnail. That's a good thumbnail. The Tyrant fight. Hate that I can't get close to the ground like you used to be able to. Because of the way capture mode's been changed. Little awkward. So we have to do this. There we go. That'll work. That'll do the job. Should have paused the recording for this because I got lost in my own folders. But, there we go. Job done. Okay, social alpha. Excellent. He's a very leggy guy. Ah, he's got a good sit. Looks so good. Just the lips are very natural looking. It looks like a real animal would look. It's fantastic. Okay, we have enough money to hatch something here. Let's do it. Wow, everything is still large appetite. Do I want to back up social? We already have 2 social. I guess there's no reason not to take a 3rd. We'll grab this guy, get him out. Great, okay. And so that takes care of the Tyrannus. Should be a nice bump to ratings. Oh my gosh, yeah. For sure, for sure. We need more food. We need accommodation, transport's bad. None of these are deeply surprising. Actually, let's rotate this. Oh, it takes 40 seconds, even though it looks like it's just about done building. So there's that. Let's just pause. I'll set up the new stuff. And there is our community requested Tyrannus. Frostbite, the Yukon River blank Uti. Very appropriate in the snowy environment here. Everybody is pretty happy in the pen here. I didn't want to put the Coelophysis in here, because it's a fairly small pen, so I don't want the Coelophysis constantly panicking. So we'll leave the Coelos over here by themselves. Keep these guys here. But yeah, I think we're done for now. I think this ends this episode. The next big research project is probably to work on viewing galleries, remote viewing galleries, so that we can actually rebuild the park up on the ledge where it's supposed to be. So I think we'll stock up to 2 million, do the research for remote viewing galleries, and then try to do a big rebuild next episode.